So yum, nothing, nothing, oos, right. Cool. So maybe a tiny bit more to get them ready for the oos. But again, your choir is already going to know what you want because you've probably had like 2 months of rehearsal with them and
less rehearsal with the orchestra.
5 minutes with the orchestra. Yeah. Okay. So actually, let's start right the bar before that. This is the last bar of your first page, the Sanctus.
Oh, look, it's the same dynamic notation in the instruments.
Oh, good. So we'll start right on that.
How perfect.
Get out of your way. Sorry, this has all been on your tape too.
It's useful information, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Everybody ready?
How do you help them?
Okay, what key are we in? Shout it out.
D major. Good job,
so, excellent, more practice. So, is the tonic, like what harmonically is happening? I'm thinking out loud right now. What's going on? What's the chord for that measure?
Yeah, we gotta have fa mi going. Yeah.
Nice little small thing.
Okay, so quick fixes, because if you're in the situation where you haven't figured this out yet, and by the way, it's a good idea when you've got some sort of a situation like this to go ahead and mark big dynamic harmonic shifts. Mm-hmm. So if you've got, just mark where it's 1, where it's 4, where it's something else. But if you don't have time, a quick fix to help sopranos would be tell them to come in an octave lower and have Dominic play from measure 17.
Just to get it secured.
Mm-hmm. So ask Dominic play measure 17 and 18, the reduction, and then help them with the soprano notes after that. So that they get to hear the harmonic support and they get to sing it without having to worry about their vocalism way up in the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right, everyone else singing or just soprano party?
We can just isolate them with Dominic.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. 17, Dominic, take it away.
The other thing you can do, if you're dealing with folks who are chatty, like if you've got high school kids who will talk, if you isolate the sopranos, put them all on it.
I wanted to ask that, like, when is it appropriate to have everyone on a part?
All the time.
Okay, I totally wanted to do that, but I didn't know if it would be.
Anytime. Just as long as they don't get goofy and start trying to do it in the soprano range basses, and then then
in the arrangement nature intended,
unless you have
we will all sing the soprano part. Okay, cool. So Dominic's gonna play from 17, and we're all gonna totally nail the soprano entrance on G. Sopranos octave down, altos same octave, natural octaveness. No, don't be silly.
Wow. Okay, one more time.
Just kidding.
Just all you have to do is the chords.
Gloria to on their A.
Okay, cool. Alright, so dudes, take a backseat. Altos are gonna come in before and sopranos. Do you still want to do octave up or do you want to keep it down for now? So, like, if you don't want to sing it up at high, you can totally do it octave down. Would that be helpful more because it's closer, like they just think step down?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then when you go back into real land, you're thinking,
Yes, cool. So you're gonna get your
just
step
like
down.
this is the best roll tape ever.
This is really great.
This is gonna be fantastic. All right, Dominic in the same spot. You're fantastic.
Sorry, I'm doing it.
Altos, I will cue you
right.
like I did that time, and it's gonna be awesome.
So now they understand where it's going. And I mean, for me, it's so much easier to read down the octave. If
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying
it's
to
less
read
vocally
there,
dramatic.
It's just so hard. So, and you can ask real sopranos how they feel about that since I'm
I
fake.
can't answer that question. Being a real soprano, gee, it's not fun to sing all the time, over and over again.
I'm totally fake. All right, so now what would you do next?
What would I do next?
Oh, we're almost out of time. What would you do next?
Put it. I would love to put it in context.
Good, yeah.
That's my next
Good
scene.
call. Good call.
Thank
So,
How about from the Allegro?
good.
Yes.
Jump right in.
Everyone.
Wow.
We're all gonna go.
Well done.
It's gonna be wild ride, guys. Strap in. Strap in. Okay, cool. Wait, do you guys need pictures? Are you good? It's just like a little bit higher than you want to sing.
All right, so if that happens, then what you realize in your mind as the conductor is, it was still in their muscle memory going to the E. Up there. They had it down the octave,
Yeah.
but they had the bad muscle memory from before.
Like, how can I
because,
tried to
no
let it
offense, we all let it go
do this.
for a long time, all of us. So you got to catch these things early and often. By the way, this means you need to know every part, all of you, really well, so you catch errors like that and nip them in the bud. Because once they get into muscle memory, especially in the high range, it's hard to fix it.
It's hard for them to.
So if that happened, then we make the most of it and we just say, fine, let's just do alto, soprano with the sopranos up there, and we do it like 3 times over until they get it to the F sharp.
I mean, I think. Okay, do you want to repeat it multiple times?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We gotta read. Yeah,
I can also. I'm giving it. I'm giving it to you. Okay. Well, then you. Yo. No. From the Allegro.
No.
What?
Right there.
This is 16? 16. Okay, never mind. Okay, 16. What's that?
They're in the wrong way.
I don't care about them. We're trying to isolate the sopranos.
One,
They're the only ones
two,
that matter. Thanks, everyone. See you Wednesday. Thank you, Thank you, Dominic, for your piano.
Oh, camera off.
Goodbye.
I was thinking E right now.
Thank you, Adam.